Hi guys, so I know that this is not normally how I teach, but I kind of wanted to do this a little bit differently. So I wanted to teach this lesson and record it and then load it to YouTube, and so that you guys could actually go back and watch this lesson whenever it works for you in your life, and maybe like send it to new promoters as they are working on how to engage with other people. So today's little mini lesson is on engaging intentionally. And so a lot of us struggle with how to reach out to people. And a lot of times we kind of see it as either we are cold messaging or we're not messaging or talking at all. And there actually is a middle ground, which is just simple engagement. And so engagement does not have to have anything to do with Thrive or what you're selling, first of all. In fact, it really shouldn't. And so I came up with this system to help me. Gosh, all my freckles are like really showing today. Anyway, I came up with this system to help me engage with people in a way that I want to be seen in my community and in my business. And so sometimes engaging is not natural. Like sometimes we get stuck behind our computer and we're like, how do I talk to these people? Like, what do I say? And so the system that I came up with, it really helped me. And it actually did move my PPA forward, because through this type of engagement, I sparked conversation where people felt comfortable talking to me, and that is the goal. So the first thing that I want to tell you is that whenever you are doing business, when you're talking to people, when you are engaging in any kind of way, whether it is social or through business, you cannot actually control how people perceive you. But your intention behind your business, you can control. And so what I did was I wrote down some adjectives really of how I wanted to be seen in this business and in my community, just as like a human being. And then I began to engage in those ways. Okay, so I wrote down the kind of person that I want to be, the kind of person that I want to be seen as. If somebody is talking about me down the road, these are the things that I would like that they would be saying about me. And then I started to engage very intentionally in those ways. And it just sort of helped me know that I was doing things the right way with the right purpose. So the first word that I wrote down, and I want you guys to do this activity, okay? So I wrote down 5 ways that I wanted to be seen. 1 is encouraging. 2 is kind, and you guys write down your own words. 3 is compassionate. 4 is aware. And 5 is inspirational. And like these have changed. Like some days they'll be different. Those were my 5 from today. But I've been doing this actually for a couple of weeks, and those words have changed here and there. But overall, this is how I want to show up in my business. I want to show up as a person who is encouraging. I want to show up as a person who is kind. Often I write down the word thoughtful, as a person who is thoughtful. I want to show up as a person who is like aware of what is happening in other people's lives. And I want to show up as a person who might like inspire somebody to make a choice for themselves or for their family. Okay, so what I did then, all right, so I took these words and then I look up in my back office, my customer list, my promoter list, like people who have already at some point at least trusted me with their email. They can be people who have ordered. They can be people who have not ordered. They can be people who used to promote but don't promote anymore. They can be people who used to be customers but they're not, actively thriving anymore. And what I did was I would choose those people and I would go over to Facebook and I would take my list, and like I literally just did this. And I was like, okay, so here is my list. I haven't talked to so-and-so in like, I don't know, 3 months, right? 3 months I haven't talked to this person. So I definitely don't want to reach out to them having anything to do with Thrive, because that is cold messaging. That is icky. So I look at my list and then I realize I haven't talked to that person. So I go to their social media and I see what is happening in their life. And then I comment or I message them in one of these 5 ways. Whether it's to show encouragement, whether it's just to say something kind. If something bad has happened, then I might be compassionate towards that person. And for me, this is not at all fake or forced. It's intentional. So it's not wasting my time. And it's connecting with people, yes, who have something to do with my business. And I want you to see that it is okay. It is okay for you to reach out to people with the intention of course, growing your business, but in what way? How do you want to grow your business? Because for me, I want to grow my business through encouraging other people, through being kind, through being compassionate, for being aware of what's happening in their life, for being aware that what I have might help them. So without saying literally anything about Thrive, I am connecting with those people who might have an interest. They've already shown that they did, but also I'm showing up as the kind of person that I want to be. So the challenge for you is this, and it might help you, it might not, but I know that it did help me. Because connecting with people in this way, on the 17th, my PPA was $0, and by like the 20th, my PPA was $1,000. And so reconnecting with these people in a way that I want to show up in my business, it is authentic, even though it might seem like a strategy. And I want you to see that those two things don't have to live separately. You can have a strategy in your business moving forward and also be authentic. So communicating with people who have not reached out to you, that is not cold messaging. It is just engaging. And if you do that intentionally, you're going to see a growth. I really do think you're going to see a growth in your engagement, and you're going to see a growth in your business. And you're also going to see that you feel better about the way that you're connecting to people, because you're showing up as the kind of person that you want to be. Now, how you are perceived, like if somebody goes and they're like, the only reason she's talking to me is because she wants to sell me Thrive, you cannot control that. You can't. I wish that we could, but you can't. So just show up with the best of intentions. Let people take it how they will, and you just might ignite really interesting conversations and reconnect with people and also grow your business all at the same time. So I hope this helps. Please share this with your downline. Maybe it will help them as well, because I know often we just get stuck in how do I talk to people when I also have a business? So I hope this helps. I hope y'all have a good day.